What's going on, guys? Super Savage 789 here, bringing you guys a video. And today we're doing more Naruto and Online Bijuu episode 9. So without further ado, let's get into today's video. One of Naruto's clones arrives on a leaf, confusing anyone who sees him as he flies through the air. Using KCM2, he senses out where Sasuke is. He falls out of the form and uses a Rasengan to break open the cell, walking into the room where he sees his best friend. Sasuke asks why Naruto is there, and the clone barks that they need Sasuke's help, which Uchiha denies. He's serving his time and he won't enter the war. Looking somber, Naruto tells Sasuke that he's sorry Itachi. They also thought it was a good idea to use his brother like a puppet. Is he going to allow that? Hearing this would change Sasuke's decision, and after freeing Karin and Suigetsu, he'd head out to take part and get revenge. Over with Kabuto, he'd be battling the clone that came to stop him. Despite how much he tries, he can't land a blow on Naruto that'll finish off the clone due to his speed and strength overwhelming the snakes. He begins to give Kabuto a long talk no jutsu, which would be a slow version of the Izanami, however it would have the same effect. It ends with Kabuto realizing he needs to be himself and dispels the Edo Tensei before heading to the battlefield with Naruto. Seeing Rin, Sakumo, and Obito all together begins to make Kashi go into cardiac arrest due to being super overwhelmed and shocked. Guy would explain to Naruto who each one of them are, making Naruto understand the situation. Obito approaches Kakashi slowly, making Rin and Sakuma walk with him, as he begins to antagonize the copy wheel ninja he used to call a friend. He asks so he can truly believe he can save everyone else when he fails all of them. Naruto rushes in, shouting for him to shut up, as he uses a Rasengan, phasing through Obito. He looks Kakashi in the eyes and tells him that he never fails anyone. Everyone's relying on him, so he can't let him down here now, can he? If he fails, then he truly would let everyone down. Kakashi stands back up, calming himself down as he thanks Naruto. He looks at Rin and Sakuma and realizes that they're just relics of his past. Naruto and Kakashi begin battling Obito as Jiraiya and Guy fight Sakuma and Rin. While Sakuma was once stronger than Jiraiya, his training as well as his mastered sage mode pushed him over the White Fang, allowing him to take him out. Rin was also pretty weak, so Guy could just take her down without even using any of his gates. Madara arrives on the scene, which Naruto promises to take care of, leaving Kakashi and Obito to have their traditional battle. He walks towards the Edo Uchiha with all the Bijuu telling him to be careful. Naruto grins, getting an idea, telling Kurama to stick with him while the others split off. Naruto creates shadow clones behind him, which Madara scoffs at. He believes that weak technique will be enough, then he greatly underestimated him. You want the tail beast? Come and get them! The 8 clones begin to morph as Naruto enters KCM2, activating his Kurama avatar. Behind him, every clone transforms into the 9 different tailed beasts, as all 9 of them look down at Madara. Cockily, Madara applauds the spectacle, and will give him an actual challenge. He begins to attack the tailed beasts, and although he is probably stronger than them all, their teamwork is making him struggle to keep up. Plus Guy and Jiraiya are there to help out, keeping Madara at bay. To combat them, Madara creates some clones of his own, using the perfect Susanoo to begin to defeat them, and this is what turns the tide in battle. He destroys every clone and apprehends Jiraiya and Guy. Every time a clone dispels, it leaves Naruto in immense pain, as his body has to revert them all, so leaving him very pale and very weak. Before he can take Naruto though, Sasuke arrives to help him out. Sasuke and Naruto begin to try and fight Madara using teamwork of each other, doing their best to hold him off, doing a bit better but not by much. He grabs Sasuke's sword and stabs him before grabbing Naruto and lifting him in the air, crushing his throat, leaving him reeling towards death. It's one way to take down Jinchuriki without killing the Bijuu within. Obito arrives and summons a Gedo Mazo to seal Naruto, before the whole alliance arrives to save him and Sasuke. Sakura begins to heal Naruto as Karin begins to heal Sasuke, neither of which working very well. Meanwhile, the alliance begins to take some casualties since Madara and Obito are pretty ruthless in attempting to collect Naruto and complete their goal. Kabuto arrives and begins to heal Naruto and Sasuke, doing well in comparison with Sakura and Karin. While incapacitated, Neji would end up dying unfortunately, but everyone else would be able to stay in there. Naruto and Sasuke stand back up, having got their Sage of 6 Plus power-ups, ready for battle yet again. Naruto asks Kabuto if he'll be able to undo Madara's Edo Tensei, which Kabuto agrees to. They'll just need to stop him countering it, which they agree with. They rush in and begin to manhandle Madara, leaving Obito to Jiraiya, Guy, and anyone else who is able to fight. Due to their strength, they can keep Madara down, and after a Rasengan Chidori combo, they manage to remove both of Madara's arms, allowing Kabuto to undo the Edo Tensei, releasing Madara from his mortal realm. Black Zetsu is angered by this, realizing he needs to act now. He begins to grow over Obito's body, ready to use Rinne Tensei on Madara. However, Naruto is barely able to apprehend him using a Sobu's coral. Then Sasuke uses Rinnegan to swap his and Zetsu's position, allowing Naruto to kill him. It'd be pretty funny watching Sasuke kinda hug around Obito. Just imagine that, it'd be really weird. Obito realizes his partner's healed and merely tells him to kill him. He can stop Naruto how he is now. Sasuke charged up his Chidori to finish off Obito, but Naruto stops him. Sasuke got to live, and so should Obito. We just need to knock him out and arrest him, which is done with Togen Jutsu from Jiraiya. With Obito down and out, he'd have his Rinnegan taken off of him from Jiraiya. In his mind, it wasn't hit on Madara's, it was his student's, Nagato's. He offers it to Naruto, who would accept it, making him even more powerful than he was. It also makes Naruto and Sasuke both have Rinnegan, which makes them kinda cool. Like, brothers, you know what I mean, come on. The war is over and everyone can rest easy as Obito is placed in prison to serve for his crimes. Kakashi visits Obito's cell regularly, with every time Obito antagonizes him, leaving Kakashi feeling really bad. He tells Obito that he did fail him, so he's not worthy of the gift he gave him. He rips out his Sharingan eye and places it back into Obito's skull, apologizing as he leaves. Very slowly, Obito begins to turn good. However, it's extremely slowly, since he was evil for so long, and Kakashi doesn't have Talk no Jutsu that Naruto has. Sasuke won't return to prison, and will remain as a Shobi at the Leaf, allowing Tsugetsu and Karin to go off and do their own thing, which they would. He and Sakura's romance would still begin to blossom, just like normal. Without Obito telling Kakashi to become the 6th Hokage, as well as Kakashi's added guilt, Jiraiya would be forced to take the role by Tsunade and Naruto. He doesn't like it, but with Shikamaru's help, it does make it easier. As for Naruto, he still won't be done training. In the fight with Madara, when his Bijuu began to dispel, he could feel there was some raw, untamed, feral power, that if he had, it would have allowed him to destroy Madara and Obito, and stop the war before it even started. He just needs to figure out how to do it. Every day, Naruto will be training hard with Bijuu to activate the power left untapped. It's very painful and feels like torture, tearing his body apart, leading him to remain in hospital for small periods of time. It's like he's trying to transform 9 separate massive beasts all at once. It's weird. About a year and a half after the war, Team 10 are walking through the streets of the Leaf, passing by Naruto's house. That's when they hear a massive explosion and a massive scream come from within, and all rush over to make sure he's alright. You see in the wreckage of his house a humanoid figure that looks very pale, very godly. Shikamaru mutters, "Naruto?" Not know if he's his friend or not. Naruto turns around, his stare blank, sending fear into the body of all 3 of them. But guys, that's all over here. Make sure to like and subscribe and comment down below to come in the next episode. As you can see, the series is, well, it's not far from over, but it's definitely not over for at least 2 more episodes. Yeah, let me know what you guys think about what's gonna happen to Naruto. And, yeah. Bye!